Hello everyone, my name is Swerve and Jurassic World Evolution 3 has been released for nearly 2 weeks now. But already, it seems like we'll be getting our very first news about the first DLC for the game very soon. In today's video, we'll be going over the latest bits of information from Frontier that suggests such a thing, and we'll be analysing patterns to theorise when we could be seeing the first DLC for the game. So make sure you're buckled down for this video with some snacks and a drink. If you haven't already purchased your copy of Jurassic World Evolution 3, then you can head on down to the description where you have a direct link to take you right there. And essentially, that link works in the same way a creator code works. At no extra cost to you guys, I take a small portion of what you pay and it helps me out more than you can imagine. So, if you're looking to buy the game and wish to help me out just as a good deed, then this is certainly one of the best ways to do so. Just quickly, I want to take some time here to say a massive thank you for the support on the channel lately for the Jurassic World Evolution 3 videos, as you guys have been absolutely loving them, especially my Site B rebuild series, which we just posted episode 4 of just a few hours ago. But for today, let's theorise about the future of the game. So settle down, have your snacks at the ready, and press that subscribe button as it's time to discuss the first DLC for Jurassic World Evolution 3. So with any Jurassic World Evolution game, fans always anticipate DLCs and what the future of the video game may hold, whether that be paid or unpaid. History repeats itself and it's a guarantee that we will be getting DLCs for Jurassic World Evolution 3. They are pretty much the most exciting part of the future for every single video game. So, understandably, we will always look as to what is next for Jurassic World Evolution 3. I mean, heck, even before the game even released, we were discussing the DLC potential for this video game, but that was pretty much based off nothing besides history. However, last night, a very interesting post caught my attention from Frontier, and the wording that they used really piqued my curiosity. So the official Jurassic World Evolution 3 Twitter account took to the app and decided to tweet out some stats and figures about the video game, and honestly, I love when they do that. So far, as a community, we have bred over 19 million juveniles, we have housed more than 55 million dinosaurs, with the most popular one being the Gallimimus, and we have placed a total of 56 million blueprints and 48 million items. Honestly, that actually doesn't really add up to me, because aren't blueprints technically loads of items placed together? So how is the number of items placed less than the blueprints? Doesn't quite make too much sense to me. However, I absolutely love when they do this because these are details that I've always wanted to know. I think even in the first game we had a challenge to release a certain amount of dinosaurs, I think maybe Stegosauruses, and we were actually able to get a free DLC for the skin of the Stegosaurus, because as a community I think we bred like 20 million of them in that weekend, something like that. I love when they do stuff like this, and I really do hope that going forward that community challenges will be a thing for Jurassic World Evolution 3. But here I want to talk about the wording of the tweet. They said right at the very end, "Next week we'll have news to share on future updates and what you can expect to see in our upcoming patches." So there we have it, it's confirmed. Next week Frontier will be revealing some of the details on their future updates for this video game. Now of course, on paper this typically just means a free major update come to the game, aka update 1.1, which may add some new features or quality of life changes that the community have been requesting for the past couple of weeks. But I also have a sneaky suspicion that they may be implying DLC content here too, because after all, they did discuss future updates, plural, and also mentioned the word future, so it doesn't just stop in the near future. And may I just remind you that a DLC is also considered an update to the game, and throughout the last 2 Evolution games, about 90 to 95% of the major updates came accompanied with DLC content to purchase as well. So mathematically speaking, it would be strange for a major update to release and not have a DLC come along with it. But I know a lot of you guys will be saying, "But Swerve, the game just came out, why would they release a DLC so soon?" To which I would remind you that for Evolution 2, the first Dinosaur Pack DLC released just a month after release. The video game released in early November, and the first DLC released in early December. And when we also pair that up with the fact that a DLC just before Christmas is good for those who have already purchased the game, as well as those who haven't purchased the game, from a marketing perspective, this is really good business. and even the first DLC, admittedly it was free, for Jurassic World Evolution 1 was the Fallen Kingdom species, which only came out about 2 weeks after the game's release. Not to mention, they also confirmed that every base roster species from Evolution 2 will eventually be coming back in Evolution 3 gradually via updates. So with so many missing species, they really got to get a move on very quickly. So with all of these details lining up very perfectly, I wouldn't even say it's too far-fetched to say that a new DLC might be right round the corner. Now, I don't think it will be announced next week when they do share updates, but I won't be surprised if they do go ahead and say, we do have a DLC on the way, but we can't reveal exactly more details about it just yet. So they may try to tease us just a little bit more, just to let us know that a DLC is on the way, and then maybe, I don't know, a week from now or 2 weeks from now, we might get the DLC announcement trailer, and then the DLC will release in about 4 weeks from now. That's typically how they like to handle the DLCs in this video game series, and with Evolution 3, I can't imagine it will be much different. As to what this DLC may be, well, we'll go ahead and discuss that in a separate video later this week, but based off my theory and previous patterns, I like to think that there is a DLC along the way very soon. My guess is that it comes just after Chaos Theory Season 4 to not take away the hype from one another, just in case Season 4 is more popular than the DLC, or the DLC is more popular than Season 4, as well as from a marketing perspective to have so many Jurassic World things released at the same time may not be such a good thing, as not everybody can get to grips with everything that released at the same time. So some people might not be in a know, and some people may be in a know for just for one thing, and they won't realize the other thing is also happening. So from a marketing perspective, it makes sense to not make them clash. Which means, since Chaos Theory Season 4 is releasing on November 20th, I assume that this DLC will most likely be releasing between the days of the 25th of November and the 4th of December, so it's about a month away by now. And if this were to be true, it's going to be a very exciting week ahead of us. But I'm interested to know what you guys think. Do you suspect a DLC will be coming towards the end of the month based off what we know so far, or is it likely to just be a random major update for the video game without a DLC? Be sure to let me know in the comments. Either or, I am almost certain we will have a DLC by the end of the year. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed and subscribe so that you're up to date with the Jurassic franchise, but most importantly, make sure you're all staying safe out there, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hey, did you enjoy the video? Well, why not leave a like and subscribe for more Jurassic content? I appreciate every single one of you for reaching this point into the video and supporting me this far. If you wish to support me even further, then feel free to head on down to the description where you can find links to donate, my Patreon, and you can also press that join button to become a member here on YouTube and gain access to some awesome emojis. A massive thank you to all of the YouTube members for this month, as well as the amazing fans over on Patreon too. Your extra bit of support really goes a long way. But for now, I wish you a great rest of your day.